Hey guys, welcome to Automate with Amit. And in this Java interview series, we are going to talk a very famous interview question, which is how to reverse a string. So in this video, basically we will be seeing different methods of doing this, reversing the string. So we will be first seeing how to use stack to reverse a string. Another is using loop, and third one is using stream, Java 8 is stream basically, and fourth one is using recursion. Okay, so let's start. Let's create one method, public static void, and reverse string using stack. Okay, so here basically it is going to get one string parameter str, and since we know the basic functionality of stack basically works on first in last out method, so we will be utilizing that mechanism basically over here to reverse a particular string. So let's create one stack of characters, since we have to store the character stack equals new stack. Okay, so we need to import this stack, which is coming from java.util package, and once we do that, we need to do two things over here. Basically we need two loops. So first is to push the characters into the stack, and then uh, getting the characters back from the stack. Okay, so we will be pushing one by one, like first in, so whichever character is going to be inserted first, that is going to be retrieved last. So in that way our string is going to be reversed. So here, since we have this str, so let's use one or create one character, one loop here, c and in str dot to char array. Okay, so in this way it is going to give us one character array, and we are going to use stack dot push, and with that we are going to insert this character c, each character. Okay, so in this way all the characters are going to be inserted in the inside the stack, and okay, so now we need to pull them out. Okay, so again we are going to create another for each loop, and over here again character c str dot to char array, and in here we are going to print so reversed string using stack. Okay, so here we don't want this line basically, because we want to print that just after stack colon. So here let's print out. So again we don't need this stack dot pop. So in this way it is going to take each character one by one, and it is going to return us the reverse string. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Okay, so let's see if it is doing so. Okay, I am entering this AMIT. Okay, so now it is good. Okay, so now let's run this and see if it is reversing. Yes, it is. Okay, so TIMA, and which is reverse of Amit. Okay, so with this we are done with reversing the string with uh, stack. Another is using loop. Okay, so with just because we saw last example here, while we were reversing the string using a stack, here we are using like for loop twice, for each loop twice. So it is like it is increasing the complexity. So to reduce that, we will be using only one for loop. Okay, so let's do that, and let's create one public static void, and reverse string using loop. Okay, so in here we are going to receive one string str, and here basically. Okay, so now let's print it str, or let's create one for loop. So in here basically we will be printing it, starting the loop from int I equals str. We will be using str.length function -1, because index basically works from 0th index. So array basically works in from the 0th index. So that's why I have did this uh, string dot length -1. Okay, so I is greater than equal to 0, because it is going to run from length -1 to 0. So again I minus minus, because we are going to reduce it. Okay, so now we will be printing just out. Okay, just again we don't want it to be printing like. Okay, so now str, or character dot or just print string dot str dot character at. Okay, so with this we will be printing the particular character at the space at the let's suppose we have given amit here. So now length of the string is going to be 4. Okay, so length of the string is going to be 4, but our loop will start from I equals 3. So I at first iteration it is going to get the i's value as 3, and it is going to print the character in the string at third index. So which is the third index? 0, 1, 2, 3. T is going to be printed, and in next, because we are reducing the loop counter, so it is going to give us 2 in next. So again 2 is what? 0, 1, 2. I is going to be printed, then M is going to be printed, then A is going to be printed. So like that it is going to print. Okay, so now let's see if our solution works fine. Okay, so here reverse string using loop. Okay, so now let's see if it is working fine. Just let's include one sys out so that there is one space in between. Okay, so I am calling over here reverse string using loop. Okay, and we are going to pass amit. Okay, so let's run this and see if it is working. Okay, so reverse string using loop, it is again reversing the string. And let's see the third one using stream. Okay, so now what we are going to do, public static void reverse string using stream. Okay, so we are going to receive one parameter over here. So here again let's write over here one more using stream. Okay, so now since we are receiving this string, so we need to convert this string into the character stream. So you are seeing over here, once we put that dot, we are getting this chars int stream. So it is going to give us uh, a stream of characters. Okay, so now what we are going to do, just we have to um, just push all the characters. So like over here we can do two things. Okay, so first thing is we can use stack just because we have for each loop over here again, so we can use for each loop and just character C, and with that character we can use stack again. Okay, so let's create this stack character stack equals new. Okay, so now character C, and and with this what we are going to do, we are going to push the characters, push character C. Okay, so now what it is asking, it is asking to arguments in the type arguments. So we need to cast the arguments because it is okay, so we need to change the type of character to, it is asking us to cast, so we will be casting it. Okay, so with this all the characters have been pushed into the stack. Okay, so now again what we have to do, we need to print get all the characters back. Okay, so chars again we are going to use for each loop, and again what we need to print characters. Okay, and what we will do, stack dot pop okay, so with this it is going to print, it should print basically. So let's see if this works. I am going to include one more sys out, and after that I am going to call this method using a stream. Amit and see. Let's see if this works. Okay, it is working fine. So in this basically example, in the third one using stream, we combined two things. We used stream as well as stack also. Um, okay, so definitely this could be better. I mean, using a stream, we can have different solution. But for now, just this came to my mind, so I'm using a stream to reverse stream and stream and stack to reverse this. Okay, now let's use the fourth concept, recursion. Okay, so what is recursion? Basically, recursion is the concept when any particular method calls itself. Okay, so let me show you recursion. Okay, so now here basically what we are going to do, we are going to call this method again and again so that we can um, we can reverse the string. And with that, what we are going to do, we are going to call this method again and again, and we are going to pass the reduced string. Okay, so how to reduce that string, and like each character we will be taking out from the original string, and we will send the rest of the string in back in the same method. Okay, in that way it is going to give us each character. So for that, what we are going to use, we are going to use str dot substring. Substring, if you see over here, what it says, returns a string that is a substring of this string. So here are a few examples. So let's suppose somebody has given user has given this unhappy as uh, input string. Okay, so if we put unhappy dot substring and we give 2 as input to this begin index, so it is going to reduce, it is going to return, um, it'll just reduce 2 characters from the starting, and it is going to return us just happy. And likewise here, what it is going to do, it is if we are passing 3, then it is going to reduce the 3 characters from the starting, and it is going to return rest of that. Again, you see third example is this character length is emptiness, character length is 9 characters. Okay, so if we pass substring 9, then it is going to return us an empty string, which is because uh, all the characters are going to be counted, and no other string is left after we pull out all the 9 characters. Okay, so we are going to use this substring. So with that, what we are going to do, what we have to do is basically, um, we need to pass this rest of the string. Okay, so rest of the string, how are we gonna pass, gonna get? So str dot length. Okay, so next time what we are going to do, in this, uh, we need to pass. Okay, so let's do it in this way. We need to first get the first character. Okay, so first character, how are we gonna get? We are going to get it. Um, so string dot length. If we pass this as 1, okay, substring 1, but we need from the end. Okay, so what we have to do, str dot length, length, and with that length -1, because our again the same thing, if I am passing as Amit as um, my string, then it's index, by indexing how this t will be at third index. okay, but length of the string is going to be 4. So 4 minus 1, third, 3. So it is going to return us the third index character. Okay, so this we want to print. Okay, so let's print it out. Sys out. Again, we don't need this ln, and here we are going to use this. Okay, so with this we are going to get last character of each time. I mean last character each time. Okay, so now what we are going to do again, now we need to pass rest of the character, right? Because we don't want this t again to be here. So we just have to cut this till here. Okay, so how do we and we need to pass this into this method again, back to here, back here. Okay, so now what we are going to do, str dot substring, again we are going to use, but at this time we are going to use this from beginning till end. Okay, so you see, if we are going to give this beginning till end. Okay, so from 0 we are going to what we are going to give at last index. So last index is str dot length -1. Okay, so this we are going to pass each time. What it is saying, the method in the is not applicable for the arguments character sequence. And okay, so change method reverse string correct. Okay, fine. So character sequence. Okay, since this is okay, so okay, we called different, instead of substring we called a different subsequence. Okay, so we need to pass this. Now it is fine. Okay, so now it is done. Two things we did. First thing is we are getting the last character and printing it out. Second, the rest of the string. So here basically what we are doing, again we are passing from 0. So from 0 till let's this is 4. So we are passing 4 um, 3 characters. Okay, so 0 to 3. And let's see if this works. If it does not, then okay, so one more thing, so it is going to call again and again. Okay, so when this particular method is going to be stopped, okay, so that is we need to that thing we need to mention over here. So if str dot length is going to be that should be always greater than 0. Okay, so if that is not 0, then we are going to do this way. Okay, so now let's see if this works. If not, then we will do a different thing. Sys out and recursion amit. Okay, so let's see if this works again. Okay, so it is working fine. Okay, so now just one more thing. I think here we need to just pass one sys out, one message saying that this string is being printed using recursion. Or we can include this line um, here, but it is going to print it again and again. Okay, so what we can do, we can include one more if condition str dot length is each time it is going to be reduced. So first time, whatever is the length, let's, okay, so int length equals um okay, anyways, let it be like that. I mean, we can print a message according to our convenience, but I mean, our program has worked. Okay, so if we see over here now, okay, so now let's see if it is working fine. So using recursion also it is printing the same. Okay, so now let's see if giving any different value it is printing the same thing or not. Okay, so now, okay, okay, let's okay, so now let's print. Yes, it is printing the same way. Fine. So in this way, we are done with this interview question. I hope this is useful. If you get some other way to reverse the string, then do comment and let me know if any other interview question you faced in your interview and you want me to resolve this. Okay. So with this, that's all for this video. Thank you.